Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will learn about algebraic long division. In the previous videos, we learned how to factorize a cubic function. So the question here is factorize the function fx, which is 2x cubed minus 5x minus 6. So the first thing first, in order to factorize this one, we need to find the first factor by trial and error by substituting minus 2, minus 1, 1 and 2, 2x. So let's start with f1. f1 is 2 minus 5 minus 6. This is not equal to 0. f2 is 2 times 2 to the power cube minus 5 times 2 minus 6. This is equal to 0. Therefore, 2 is a root, x minus 2 is a factor. So what we can do is we can write this equation as x minus 2 into something, right? This is a cubic equation. So this quadratic function, the quotient will be a quadratic function and it would be 2x squared plus bx plus c. So in the previous video we learned how to find this b and c by expanding the bracket. In this video we learn about how to find this quadratic function using a long division. So literally what we are going to do is we are going to divide this 2x cubed minus 5x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 0x squared minus 5x minus 6, because this equation does not have a x squared term. So what I did is I just put 0x squared, and what we are going to do, we are going to divide by x minus 2. So before we do this division, let me show an simple example. For example, let's say x squared plus 3x, right? If you want to factorize this one, this would be very straightforward, x into x plus 3, right? But we can find the second factor easily. But let's see how to find the second factor using a long division. So what we are going to do is x squared plus 3x, and we are going to divide by the first factor. So what we need to do here is we need to find how many times x goes into x squared. So it goes x time, right? So we put x into x is x squared. Then what we will do, that we will write the x squared below, and then what we will do is we will subtract x squared from the top. So we will say x squared, and if you subtract x squared minus x squared, what we will get is 0. Then what we will need to do is we need to write down the 3x as it is. Then what we need to do is we need to find how many times x goes into 3x. It goes 3 times plus 3. So 3 into x will give you 3x, and the subtraction is 0. So we found this factor using a long division. So you see this is the x plus 3 and these are same. So similar approach that we are going to use for this one, but here it's a little bit different because here we have x minus 2. But what we will do here is we always focus on the first term and the first term here. How many times x goes into 2x cubed? 2x squared times. Then what we will do now is we will multiply out this with this and this. So 2x squared times x is 2x cubed. 2x squared minus 2 is 4x squared. Then what we will do, we will subtract this from this one. So you can see that when you subtract this and this will be cancelled out, what you have here is 0x squared minus 4x squared. That would be 4x squared. Then what we are going to do is we are going to put all of them down here. So that is going to be minus 5x minus 6. Now what we need to do is we need to check how many times this x goes into 4x squared. So x goes into 4x squared plus 4x time. So then what we will do is we will multiply 4x. We'll multiply 4x by x minus 2 and write down here. So 4x into x is 4x squared. 4x into minus 2 is minus 8x. Now, like before, we are going to subtract this one from this one. As you can see that this and this will cancel out. Minus 5x minus 8x is going to be 3x. Then what we will do, we'll write this down minus 6. Now what we are going to do is we are going to focus on x and 3x. So how many times x goes into 3x, which is 3 times. So we'll say put plus 3. Now what we are going to do, we are going to multiply out x minus 2 by 3. So 3 into x is 3x. So we write down here 3x. 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. We'll write down here. Then what we will do, we will subtract this one from this one and we will get 0 as an answer. So the final conclusion is when you divide this one, this cubic function, by x minus 2, the quotient would be this one, right? So 2x squared plus 4x plus 3. So we found the answer for B. B is nothing but is equal to 4. C is equal to 3. And whatever you have here is the answer, right? And that's equal to this one. Thank you for watching this video. In the next videos, we are going to learn 5x time style questions and finish off these cubic and quadratic functions.